Hi, I'm Steven, co-founder at Quantamize, and you're watching the Crypto Weekly Recap. This week, cryptocurrencies dropped roughly $26 billion in market capitalization. Bitcoin alone dropped more than 12%. Peter, why don't we talk about some of the major news stories that we covered?
Sure, thanks, Steven. The most notable story this week in the cryptocurrency industry surrounds Bitcoin Cash and its controversial hard fork that activated on November 15th. Two packages of upgrades received support from the Bitcoin Cash community. On one hand, you had Bitcoin ABC, which entailed upgrades including smart contract capabilities, Oracle services, and off-chain scaling solutions. On the other hand, you had Bitcoin SV, which included replacing its own protocol upgrades with the pre-existing ones of Bitcoin Cash, and implementing a block size increase from 32 megabytes to 128 megabytes. Also this week in cryptocurrency news, Christine Lagarde, head of the International Monetary Fund, detailed in a speech at the Singapore FinTech Festival that central banks and monetary authorities should start to consider central bank issued digital currencies. Following Lagarde's speech, the Bank of England, the Bank of Canada, and the Monetary Authority of Singapore followed through on Lagarde's request and published a joint report that identifies central bank digital currencies as one of a few potential solutions for solving problems associated with cross-border payments. Moving on, the Lightning Network revisited headlines this week after a short hiatus when the second layer scaling solution for Bitcoin surpassed 4,000 total nodes for the first time in its history.
It's pretty cool, isn't it? Back in early October, we did a deep dive in the Lightning Network. It's what we call our Crypto Quantamize, which is a deep research report that we give away for free, but all things digital asset related, whether it be cryptocurrencies or things related to the blockchain ecosystem. I would encourage you guys to come to quantamize.com and read a little bit more about it. I thought it was a really interesting report. Why don't we talk a little bit about EOS?
Yeah, sure. So, criticism of centralization in EOS were reignited this week after an EOS moderator reversed previously confirmed transactions through a corrupted EOS account.
Check out in a few weeks our deep dive on EOS, where we go into specifically the blockchain technology and why we think it's something some of you should consider. Why don't we talk a little bit about the blog post? We did some interesting blog posts this week.
Yeah, sure. We did 3 different blog posts that are analyzing recent events and trends in the cryptocurrency industry relative to investors. The first discusses the history of cryptocurrency exchange CoinCheck, leading up to its relaunch of trading services this week for the first time since January. Our second blog post discusses the upcoming $125 million Stellar Lumens airdrop and how it could potentially affect the decentralized application's underlying coin. The third identifies trends observed in short and long transactions through Bitcoin on popular cryptocurrency exchange bitfinex, leading up to the sell-off of cryptocurrencies on Wednesday.
Well, that's Pete Gallagher, one of our crypto experts here at Quantamize. I'd like to talk a little bit about some of the new things we'll be releasing on Quantamize in the next couple of weeks. A lot of you already know that we have machine learning algorithms that are predicting the price moves on roughly 30 cryptocurrencies on our site. Over the next month, we plan expanding that to 50. Secondly, we'll be releasing over the next week a new cryptofolio. We call it the FAT protocol portfolio, where we're using AI to make allocations across, give or take, 20 utility tokens. We're really excited about this. This has been 3 months in the making of really working on the technology here to harness the power of HRP, make it work for cryptocurrencies. And finally, over the next 2 to 3 weeks, we'll be releasing our Bitcoin Sentiment Index. It's the first of its kind, where we're using natural language processing, or short NLP, to predict the sentiment of Bitcoin based on news articles and social media. We're very excited to release this. Make sure you come to quantamize.com to check that out. Thank you again for watching this video, and you're watching the Quantamize Crypto Weekly Recap.